Hi. Um, this is really random and not very good at this, but it's really late and I'm really tired, but I can't sleep. I've got a lot of things going on in my mind, things that I want to talk about. I know I haven't really posted much lately. Um, I've been really struggling with music if I'm not doing it just to make me feel better, or if I'm not just doing it because it's there and it relaxes me. I've been having a really hard time recording and editing, and the whole editing and recording thing just really stresses me out, and I don't. It's hard for me. Um, there's been a lot going on the past few weeks. Some of it is good, and some of it is bad, horribly bad. There's a lot of stuff going on in my mind, and it's not a clear atmosphere, and it's really it's getting really hard to work with. Um, Over the past couple weeks, as of recently, it was going really good for a short while. Um, and then things slowly started to go downhill. So it started out good. I got lead roles in my one act uh play, which is a competition thing for our school, and I got the lead role in Dinner Theater, which is another play that we do for our school. And so that was really good, and I'm excited about it. And then it just slowly started to go downhill. I started talking to someone, which was a bad idea. I started talking to someone, and I got so attached so quickly, and I feel like that was the problem, that I shouldn't have gotten so attached so quickly. And what had happened was, this person, we'll call them Carrie. Carrie um, is slightly not there. Not Carrie is someone who doesn't know what they want from anything or anyone. And Carrie had played with my emotions for 4 weeks. Um, I had gotten my first attention for Carrie. That was entertaining. Then Carrie decided to go tell our vice principal that I wanted to kill myself. And so then I had to sit through an hour-long speech of how, if you're mentally not feeling okay, you need to talk to somebody. And then Carrie ignored me for 2 days. And then um, someone had told me that Carrie told them that we weren't dating and that they were single, which of course made me mad. So I broke up with Carrie, and come to find, Carrie had a boyfriend the next day, the very next day. So that was great. It still angers me a little bit. There were a lot of things that happened with Carrie too that were not good. She lied a lot. She said things that she didn't mean a lot, and she just kind of drug it out and took the breath out of me. Um, and as far as that goes, I'm not upset about it anymore as much as I was after it all happened. Um, if anything, I was more angry than upset. um, I just, there's a lot going on right now. And I don't know what to say about it because, you know, the thing in my life right now is people are there and then people are not, and then people are coming and then people are going. And that's the thing, that's life. People come and people go, and some people will stay and some people will leave. um but the problem I'm having right now is so many people are coming into my life and then automatically just leaving like it doesn't matter. um um the thing is with people coming and going, it's just, you know, it's confusing for me because I have a hard time making friends as it is. And with these people who are coming and going, I'm there when it's convenient for them, and then I'm not there when they don't need me. And for me, that's a hard thing to do. And being a human being, I um I want to be mad and you know, tell them that, I'm done with it and I don't want to do it anymore. And um it's hard because, I say that and then I do the complete opposite. Is when they need me and I'm convenient again, I allow myself to be convenient again because I don't want to feel that feeling of being so lonely. And it's a lot of people in my grade don't even really like me. And so the problem with that is that, you don't want to be isolated by yourself over in a corner. And um there are times when it gets frustrating for me. And there's times when, even though I should be so happy and so grateful for where I am and what I've accomplished this year so far, it's just doesn't matter how much I've come and how much I've achieved. It keeps getting knocked down. And then when I get knocked down, I stop trying and I stop trying to accomplish things. And I stop caring. And that's hard for me too, because when I do that, when I fall and I stop caring and I stop trying, my grades fall. And then I just fall behind on everything, and everything goes insane. And I don't. And the thing is I shouldn't care because this is my last year. And a lot of people that I talk to now are never going to talk to me again. And I don't have a problem with that because that's high school. You're not going to talk to those people forever. They're not going to be around forever. They're not going to be people that you're going to rely on forever because we're all going to go our separate ways. Some of us are going to stay here, some of us are going to leave. And I think that's another thing that's been stressing me out too, is because I've been trying to decide what I want to do with my future. And my parents, they want me to go the cheap way, the easy way, go to a cheap college that you can afford. And that's fine. I get it. that's one of the best options. But at the same time, if I go to a cheap college here, I'm still going to have to end up paying off whatever I owe on that college. And I'm not ever going to get out of here. And that's not something I want. I don't want to be stuck here because, as far as my acting career, because that is what I want to do, I want to be an actress. As far as that career goes, I I have to get out of here and I have to go somewhere where I can at least try to accomplish the goals that I want as an actor. And, getting stuck here would really drag it down and drag me down. And I feel like it would just not make me happy to stay here. Um, though I do see their point of view, it's easier to do it the easy way. The college that I'm looking at that I have tryouts for that are coming up, it's $40,000 a semester, and I can't afford that. I don't even have a job, so I get where they're coming from, where cheaper is easier, but at the same time, I don't want to be stuck here. And there's a lot going on, and I'm trying to figure it all out, and I'm trying to let it go, and it's just hard to let it go when all these things keep happening. And it's just been a really stressful time. And I know that this is awkward and weird because I never done it before. But sometimes, I just need to rant and I just need to talk. And sometimes I don't have someone to talk to. And sometimes I don't have someone right here to talk to. Like I've said, it's again with those people coming in and out of my life. And they're there when it's convenient for them to be there. And they're not there when I need them there. And for that, I just sometimes I just need to talk, and sometimes there's just no one to talk to. And I've been contemplating on doing live streams for a while now, just to talk and just to talk and ramble and give my thoughts on things, because it helps. It makes me feel better to just talk about it, even if nobody is listening or watching, or even if nobody cares. I feel like it's just better for me to rant about it and get it out, um, and get my thoughts out. And I feel like it's just a lot better for me. Um, there's see, it keeps going around in circles. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. um all right. Yes, I do sing. But there's so much going on right now, um that it's stressful for me. And as far as my music goes, I enjoy doing music, and I love writing and I love singing. It's just when it's not something live or like in person, if it's something I'm trying to record or do, because I have all the equipment to write and record and produce my own music. It's just I get really stressed out because um it stresses me out because I'll sit down and I'll start recording and I'll press the record button, and then I'll mess up, just immediately mess up, or I don't like it, or I don't like how it sounds, or I don't really know what I'm doing. And then it stresses me out to the point where I'm angry and I want to just, just throw it all off my desk. And that's stressful to me. That's so stressful to me. And I enjoy making videos and I enjoy editing videos, but that's also stressful for me because I don't know what I'm doing and I'll mess something up and then I'll try to redo it, and I'm just so awkward in front of a camera that it's ridiculous. And that stresses me out too, because going into YouTube and starting a YouTube channel, I wanted it to be something that people could come to and people could relate to and people could listen to my music and say, "Hey, yeah, I feel the same." Or, people could just come and just chill, and I wanted to be that kind of atmosphere that everyone could get along and, enjoy my content as well as I enjoy them enjoying my content. And I obviously went into YouTube not knowing what I was doing and not knowing how anything worked and not really understanding how to do things. And even as I took classes over how to do things and in what way I should do them and how to edit things, it's still a hard process for me, and I just have a hard time. And as far as editing videos, I don't have the right equipment. I don't have the right apps to use to edit equipment. I had planned on starting a new channel as to where my content would be better, I would hope. Um, but I fell behind on that too, getting it started and getting it running because, um, again, it was all that stress. I started to film the first video for that channel, just kind of introducing it and introducing myself, and it just fell apart and it started to stress me out because I didn't like it and I wasn't enjoying it and it wasn't something that I enjoyed doing. And I just never posted it. I never posted the video because I never edited it, because I just watched it and I was like, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I tried to refilm it again and again and again, and I just kept getting stressed out because I couldn't um I couldn't film it and I couldn't do it successfully. And that's something that stresses me out too, because when you try so hard at something that you're so passionate about for a long amount of time and it fails so many times, it starts to make you think, well, maybe you're not good at it, or maybe you should quit trying at it, or maybe you should find something else that you're better at or good at, because you're obviously not good in this. And I think that's the thing that really destroyed me at the end of all my music stuff and at the end of all my actual YouTube making, was because it just always felt like I wouldn't be good enough. Like I couldn't be like other people were. Like I didn't have the talent to do what other people do. And sometimes I still feel like that. Sometimes I will sit here and I will just be like, I wish I had talent, and it just feels like I don't sometimes. And it's something that's really stressful. And with everything going on this month with my tryouts, and we're performing this month and all this other stuff, and getting ready for college, and college applications are all due this month, and it's so stressful that I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for how stressful this year really was. Going into your senior year, you think it's going to be a chill year. We're not going to have too many classes. We're not going to have too much work. We're not going to have That's not the case at all, and I wasn't prepared for it. And people had told me that I needed to prepare for it ahead of time, and I didn't listen. And now this is where I am, is I'm stressed out, and along with all these other events that happen throughout the year, um it just becomes more stressful and more stressful. And, you know, I have the time to do things and I have the time to work on things, and it's just, you know, my brain is so fried after all the other stuff that happens that I get to that point where I have free time and I just don't do it because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it after everything else I have already dealt with. Um, so, I guess that'll be the end of this video. I'll keep you updated. I don't know if I'm going to make another YouTube channel, or if I'm gonna keep this one, or if I'm gonna do both, or if I'm just not gonna do either. It just really all depends on how I start feeling, and if I start feeling better. Guess that's the end of this live stream, so thanks for joining me, and maybe I'll do more of these. I feel like it's easier and it's more relaxing for me to do these than it is to do anything else. But yeah, I guess that's all. So, thanks for tuning in or not tuning in.